Hi, this is Caroline, Dream with Caroline, and today is Watercolored Wednesday. So bring out your watercolors and join us in the hashtag Watercolored Wednesday. And it's hosted by Tanya from Side Geeks Crafts, and we're showing what we can do with watercolors. And what I'm doing today is making an abstract. I'm using nice Easter colors of purple and the blues and greens and yellows and pink of like nice Easter eggs and Easter colors. And I'm just splashing the paint onto the watercolored paper. I'm noticing that of course, I'm still learning about this watercolor. So I'm still like, if I put a lot of water, it spreads out very thinly. And if you put not so much water and more paint, it's like more of a dot. So I'm feeling it out, and I'm noticing that I'm enjoying the more watered pieces. So if I put more water, it spreads out and the colors start getting to mix up. And I'm liking that because it's becoming like tie-dye. And we used to tie-dye our eggs, like real eggs. And all the egg would be colored, and then we would tie-dye another color into another color. So that's what it's starting to remind me of, is when we used to do Easter eggs when we were children. And I'm noticing that I'm not liking the white so much either. So I'm starting to put like more little dots, trying to fill in the little white parts. And then when I put more watery colored paint, it's spreading out into the other colors and it's mixing. And I don't want it to turn brown. If you put all the colors together, it will be brown. And so I'm trying to mind that. Not to put the blue on top of a yellow green, because then I'll get brown. It becomes muddy. But I don't want to see any white, so now I'm trying to dot every little piece. Of white. Then I start spreading it out a little bit. If I touch it in between the white, then yeah. Knowing, hindsight, but I could have painted the whole paper first of a color, let it dry, and then add it, just like if I would have done with the egg. But I didn't realize I was going after tie-dye Easter egg look. I realized that I did want to make it into Easter eggs because I'm working on my journal, and I thought, yeah, that's what I really want. I want to see this tie-dye look. And see here, like when I'm brushing it now, because I'm trying to just not have the dot look, but I want to have that flow of the colors, that it's getting mixed up and it's going to get turned brown. It's going to get muddy. So I'm trying to pick up the water as it's finished. Because if not, then in the end it's going to all dry brown. Too much blue here. So I'm trying to get back. The parts that dried stayed. So like there's still dots there. There's still dots of the pink and things underneath because it's dried into the paper. And there's a little bit of water that I'm putting across, just picking up the wet paint. I'm trying to swirl my brush around so you don't see the markings of the brush. There won't be no. But I gotta get some more of that blue up better there. And it you don't really see it here, but there is color on the paper. That's what I mean. If I had just put a color base down first, because then the paper is not white. I don't want to see the white now. Next time I'll know if I'm doing. It's nice to know what you're doing, but it's dried and it's yeah. I'm just picking up some of the brown parts, and now I'm putting in a little bit more blue into the spots that kind of took away too much paint. I don't mind the blue so much. So I think I'm just dotting it around a little bit, but I'm gonna let it dry and let's see what the colors are like then. I might dot it again, but there it is. It's all dry now. I let it dry for like, I don't know, 10 minutes, not even that really, probably. And here's my egg, my piece of paper that I shaped into an egg, and I'm using it as my template and cutting the paper now that it's dry. And we have one egg. Now that looks like a tie-dyed Easter egg, like the real one. I'm going to give it a little frame of color of another paper. I think. I'm not sure if it's going to be actually that paper. Now that I look, it might be a little bit too light, or depending on where I put it in my journal, you know, I might put a dark frame around it. Because the back of that paper is white, so I don't know if I want it to be white or if I want it to be green, and then have the white around the egg. So it's either bright or dark. Just to frame it, I think. Or I might just cut it the same size as the egg once I do it, and then just highlight around the sides of the egg when it's finished. Let's see how it goes. It fits in the book. And here I am, all finished up, all little sizes. I tried to use up as much as the paper because I love the colors when it all dried. It's so pretty. And there they are. Oh, my little Easter egg, tie-dyed Easter egg, watercolored. I love it. It worked out perfectly for what I want it for. And yeah, all the colors are there of Easter. So join in and hashtag Watercolored Wednesday and make some Easter eggs. Learn from me. Bye for now.